Hello, everyone. My name is Silvio Camina. I come from Sons of Kais Latam. We are here with Carlos Antunes and Mark Zimmerman. And muito obrigado pela entrevista. And thank you
Uh,
very much for this interview. And before to all, how do you feel before to start this spring season with all your lead?
We both feel very good. We were able to somehow keep these changes from leaking before our video. I don't know how that happened.
that's a first.
Yeah, it's a first in esports, so it was very cool to be able to announce those and then kind of watch the fan reaction. And now we're both kind of in shock that this is like already ready to go. I think earlier today you were saying that you're like, we must have missed something. There's something left.
Yeah. Last year we were working closer to the community and to see what were the things that we wanted to change on the LCS to make it more connected to what fans wanted. So we prepared the ground, and for this year we started working on many other changes that can actually show to fans that we are moving in that direction. It's gonna be more exciting. So it's really great that we see that people are recognizing and they're really looking forward to next weekend. So we just wish it was next week and we could see how it goes. We are super excited.
Okay, and also, Mark, for many years, I heard about you. Do you have too many ideas to change the LCS? Now, do you have the opportunity to make that works?
Yeah, absolutely. I've always had a lot of ideas, and it's cool to actually step into this position now and see how those things actually happen. And like, oh, maybe that actually wasn't possible ever, and that was a dumb idea in the first place, or oh, that is a good idea. Let's track that one down. So it's really cool to step in and be able to start chasing some of these. And there's a lot of incredible people who work on the LCS that actually make the changes. So it's as much fun as it is to say, hey, let's play on live patch and stuff like that. It takes a lot of people to actually get that into a position where you can do it. And comp ops, broadcast. There's a ton of teams with very talented people who actually make this stuff possible.
And also, Carlos Antunes, do you have a lot of experience coming in civil law, and now you are the head coach of All America in League of Legends? How do you incorporate this experience do you have in different regions like LCS?
I think that one of the most exciting parts of my job is that I come from a region that works different. Each region ended up working in their own process, in their own product. So I can make a couple of questions without being called crazy. So we can always be pushing innovation. And I also learn a lot on how things on a major region are made and what's the purpose of things. So bringing these constant questions about everything is something that I like to do because I learn, but also I end up pushing some ideas, and also working with Mark that has been bringing these ideas as he's mentioned, and we've been talking a lot before even the process of hiring the commissioner started. Uh, Not only getting the ideas, but when he tells me why fans like it or why it makes sense, it's also very interesting because I can do the other work, which is taking it back to Latam and Brazil and also make questions over there about this. So I am in a very interesting position that I talk to people who really know about their communities and they really love the leagues and they have very good ideas and the reasons make them happen. And I try to help everybody get to the better sense. So I'm basically just pushing everybody to make questions and make them feel, oh, what about this now?
I like the coach idea. I'm gonna steal that. Coach Kako, Coach Carlos showing up. Yeah.
Yeah, because they have a lot of experience with all the civil law explosion they have in that the last years, and the viewers they have is so amazing and crazy. They have their own ecosystems, and it's great. Also, and they have a America's total region with Raul Fernandez as a boss, and then you, then Mark, and that's great. Great thing. But what is the most hard challenge they have right now for both of you?
Uh, for me, the hardest challenge I think is learning the structure of the company, who to talk to, who to check everything with, why is it this way, how is it this way, all those sorts of questions about getting onboarded that anyone would have at any new job is you have to kind of learn how that job functions, even though you know what the job is. It's like, well, what is it actually on day to day? And at the same time, we had a number of things that we pursued pretty aggressively to get them into a position that we could get them done in spring. So it's like this kind of middle ground of like learning, but also keeping your foot on the gas initially. So that it was a bit of a challenge, but one that I think is a lot of fun to tackle.
Okay, for
No,
you,
please.
Carlos. Yeah.
Uh, I think that well, I'd say that I have two challenges. One of them is uh, hear from who really knows the community and has his ideas about everything, putting it all together and try to take to the other regions the experiences, but also trying to understand why it's different and not everything should be the same. So having this perception of like I've seen crazy fans in Brazil, but I've also seen really crazy fans in Newark last year in our summer finals. So what is the thing that is the same that we can make everybody really enjoy, but what's different? So we can I think understanding in this and having the sensibility to work with these guys and no, I think it's a challenge. And the other challenge is also to now that we are getting a lot of positivity and reconnection to the products and stuff, how can we help the teams also evolve? So teams also have to do the team marketing, teams also have to create more content, teams also need more businesses. So how can I also uh while we have people that are really improving the product, how can I run to the other door and work with the teams so they can also help us make bigger and better leagues? So there is also this side that we work and the teams are the brands and they bring the pro players, but we also have to push them to make more content, tell more stories, play better, and come and win. So there is also this like back and
Yeah.
forth. But I love be running around, so it's also really cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's one of the things that's made my challenge easier is that like Carlos has handled a lot of some of those kinds of things in the short term as I've focused more over on this side. So we have a very good relationship, and like you already said, Brazil has been doing amazing. The CBLOL has been popping off, and so he has a lot of really insightful things that he shared with me as well.
Yeah. Sorry about my dog.
Yeah, the delay.
Okay, and also uh, a question. Okay, uh, right now Valorant is making a huge work about making all the regions be one together. Like crew have fans in Brazil, have fans in the United States, Energy have fans in Mexico and in Argentina, or fans in Brazil too. So and so also the champion in Brazil too. What is your idea about have a entire region like a little tournament before in behind the MSI and Worlds? Can we expect some idea like that in some time?
So we are very interested in exploring more international fandom. With the years that like in the last years we've seen that during MSI and Worlds, the number of fans that teams from whatever region they get as the tournament goes is amazing. So we have been working in different dimensions to take the leagues internationally. So we have been working with co-streamers from other countries. We have been changing the rules of worlds to take more teams and stuff. So becoming Valorant was born globally because of the structure. League is our effort is to make it more and more global every time. You should know probably that we are doing an international tournament for tier 2 for the academy leagues this year. So we are also connecting international fandom on the development tier. So tier 2 from Latam, from North America, and from Brazil, they are going to play. Uh, there, we are constantly studying more cross-regional interactions, and also even when we have the regional leagues to take this content to other regions, to other places. We know fans love League of Legends regardless, and they find teams and they find players they love. So this is in our plans. This is in our radar, and we really want to do it across the pyramid. So we want to do it on tier 2. We want to take on the regular leagues. We want to have global events very well taken to all regions. So yes, we do want to take advantage of the global footprint that we have, but we also want to take it with time so the regions also have their moments and people know it, and then we have the international moments. It's very
Yeah.
important for us to have the two things, and then they just connect one with the other. But we are looking at that, and more things might be coming.
Okay, we have a few time right now in this interview. So that was my last question for now. I have too many questions for both. I hope someday I can make another interview with both of you. And also, they want to send some greetings or words to all the people in Latam. Portugal.
To anyone in LATAM who is a fan of the LCS, I think this is going to be a really fun split. We have some co-streaming things that I think will make it fun to watch as well for you guys. But otherwise, yeah, live patch, reduced turnaround time, all these things I think are going to make it really, really fun for almost anyone to watch.
Yeah, and also for the Latam fans, a new format has just been announced. So we're also bringing so many new things for LLA, and you can expect from us to be talking about the whole Americas region for all fans all the time. Our idea is to make all fans, regardless where they are in the Americas, to understand what's happening on LLA, on LCS, and CBLOL. So when we get together in those tournaments, we all know what's happening, and then we get together and go fight the other regions because we are Americas, and that's what we should be.
Yeah.
But many new things for us all across the Americas. We'll keep learning and bringing and working together.
Okay, thank you very much for this interview. And muito obrigado pela entrevista again.
Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigado. Thank you very much, and it was an honor for me to interview both of you.
Our honor.
Thank you.
Whenever
Thank you so
you
much.
need, we're here for you.